Good evening, everybody. It's a Saturday night. My picks are a little late this week, but we're going to get to it without wasting any time. The NFL for week 2 in the league where they play for pay. The greatest sport league in the world, the NFL football, is in week 2, and there's a couple of teams that are desperate for wins. Game number 1, we're going to go up to Orchard Park, New York. Buffalo. The Buffalo Bills coming off a really heartbreaking loss to the Jets on Monday night will host the Las Vegas Oakland Raiders. The Raiders are 1-0. They're coming off a win at home. They're coming across the country to Buffalo. The Bills are an 8.5 favorite. Simple. The Bills will bounce back, and Josh Allen will have a big football game at home this week. He'll put away the turnovers, and I think he'll play a clean football game. I like the Buffalo Bills to bounce back big here. I play it safe. I buy it down to 7. Take the Buffalo Bills minus 7 points in this game. Give me the Buffalo Bills. 31-17 Buffalo. Game number 2, another big-time team in the AFC that started out the season rough. I believe Burrow didn't play the whole preseason, so I think that played into it. But the Cincinnati Bengals coming off a beating by the division cross-state Ohio rival, the Browns. The Cincinnati's -3. They're at home. They're hosting another division rival, the Baltimore Ravens. Once again, the Ravens lose their starting running back for the 2nd straight year. Dobbs is gone. I believe both these teams will have a good season, but the Bengals are 0-1, and they're coming home, and it's a bounce-back game for the Cincinnati Bengals. They are -3 at home. Take the -3. If you don't feel safe with it, take it down to 2.5. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals at home over the Baltimore Ravens. I like the Bengals. Give me the Bengals 23-17. Bengals go to 1-1. Game number 3. Game number 3. The 1-0 Jets coming off a high-flying win on Monday night in a very emotional stadium, but the blow was that they lost the great Aaron Rodgers. Everything they surrounded their offseason and this coming year with is now gone. They still have a big-time defense and good weapons. But Zach Wilson's, sometimes you look at this kid and he looks like he's 9 years old. Belongs in the elementary school as a teacher rather than a quarterback, but he has things to prove. There's a lot for the Jets fan base to be left with, to be desired with, but we'll find out. The Dallas Cowboys defense looks like it's one of the best in football. I believe the Cowboys have been knocking on the door for a few years, and they're ready and primed for a big run this year. They're coming off a 40-0 whoop-ass of the Giants in week 1, where the Dallas Cowboy defense couldn't be stopped. I believe it was 8 sacks. The Cowboys defense is real, led by 2 sick pass rushers and the best defender in the NFL in Micah Parsons. The Jets are coming in with Zach Wilson. They're coming off a high, but I believe that they're walking into a really tough place, a hornet's nest. And by their defense will keep them in for a half. By midway through the 3rd, it'll kick in that they don't have Rodgers anymore, and the defense will probably spend most of the first half on the field. Will eventually get worn out. I believe somewhere in this late third quarter, Zach Wilson makes a costly, deadly turnover deep in his zone. I like the Cowboys to win this game. The Cowboys are -8.5. I take it down to an even 7. Give me the Cowboys in this game, 27-17, Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys go to 2-0. Game number 4. We go to the Mile High Denver Broncos, who are already 1-0. The Broncos are quiet. They're under the radar, and not many people are talking about them because they were terrible last year. Russell Wilson is out to prove something, and they have a real head coach now in Sean Payton. The Denver Broncos at home against the 1-0 Washington Commanders, or whatever you call them this year. They pulled a win out by the skin of their teeth against Arizona, who to me is the worst team in the NFL. They gave up 6 sacks, and the Washington O-line has a lot of issues. Denver's minus 2.5 this game. I like Denver to win this football game and go to 2-0. I'm going to take the Denver Broncos in this game. 20-17, win by a field goal. Denver goes to 2-0. Game number 5. The New England Patriots are 0-1, where if a little toe was in the sideline on the 9-yard line, they probably would have came back and won this game down 16-0 to the Eagles last week. They fell short, but they played a great second half. They showed you something. Mac Jones played hard. The Patriots are home. They're hosting their division rival Miami Dolphins, who are 1-0, who won in a shootout over Herbert and the Chargers. Tua played a big game. The Patriots are home. They're plus 2.5. And I'm calling this my dog of the week. The New England Patriots plus 2.5 at home. The Patriots and Belichick find a way to win this game outright. Give me the Patriots to upset Miami. Plus 2.5. Take the dog outright. It smells good to me. Patriots get to 1-1. I wouldn't have a score, but the Patriots find a way to pull Miami down into a dogfight, maybe get a big special team score or a turnover and ran into the end zone like the Patriots usually do. I'm going to take the Patriots right here, 21-17. Yes. And then we go on to the final game. Second game number 6. Right? The New York Football Giants coming off a total dismantling by the Cowboys. It was ugly, it was disgusting, it was a rainy night. The Giants were left on 0, and there was confusion all over the field. The O-line was terrible. Not what we all thought it would be. People calling out for Kayvon Thibbs to step up and show up this game. The Giants are going to Arizona. Arizona is one of the worst teams in football. I believe they started tanking in mid-August. They handed the Giants Isaiah Simmons. I believe Simmons will step up and cause problems in this game, as Wink is not going to sit back like he did last week. Expect him to send the Wolves. The Giants' front 7 will be blitzing all game. This is a must-win for the Giants, or their season's on the brinks. The Arizona Cardinals are 0-1. They played a tight game with Washington, and they showed you something. But I'm not a believer. I believe the Cardinals are looking to win about 1 game this year, maybe 2. They have eyes on Khalib. It's tank for another quarterback as they sort of try to rebuild again. A franchise that's looking for their 3rd quarterback in, 5 years? The Giants will go to Arizona. They are minus 4.5. The Giants have not been favored on the road many times in the last bunch of years. Daniel Jones, Barkley, and this Giants O-line will play a much better game, clean. At some point, they will put it down the field to Waller and some of the receivers, Campbell. I believe Barkley gets a touchdown in this game. I believe Daniel Jones may throw 2 touchdowns in this game. I like the Giants minus the 4.5. If you don't like halves, you could always take it down to 3.5 or 3. I'll take it down to 3.5. But right here it's 4.5, and I believe the Giants should be able to cover that. Give me the New York Giants to win their first game before they have to go to San Francisco on Thursday night. Give me the Giants over Arizona. I'm going to take the Giants. 27 to 19 Giants. Those are the Miz's picks for a week 2. Enjoy your NFL Sunday.